Yeah, okay, I'm still setting up on Facebook and YouTube, not on Facebook. Boy, that's turned really terrible for us. We still up there on Facebook and help people there, but it's not like I used to. Too many scammers are able to get in there. I watch your video all morning. Wow. Boy, don't you have something better to do in life? I never thought anybody would do that to the stuff I do. At least that's what the nuns told me. I was thrown out of a number of schools, flunked out or whatever. I was thrown out of class a lot of times too. I just entertained myself. I was so bored so many times. Um, and okay, you look like an angel in that halo. Yeah, that was by accident, but it's sort of it's fun now. Then people remember me a little more. I'm at work, April. That's nice. Well, use an earplug so you listen to me that way. Or you want to educate the office. That's great. Educate the office. By the way, people who applied to our grant yesterday, thank you so much. We had a nice turnout and people applying, and people applied to our Valentine's Day grant. That just excites me so much. I mean, that's the best grant I think we've ever gave. I wish there was a Valentine's Day every month and we could keep doing that. But really, that money came from people who really didn't pick up their money, and we just want to love members so much. I want to grow my heart for the rest of my life too, and the only way to do that, I'm not going to get faster or smarter or anything like that, but I think I could grow my heart and I could love harder. And so that's what my mission really is. And Let's Go Help. I mean, everybody works with me here, even the members. Share love. I mean, members are helping members. I mean, we give them a little stipends, but really they're available. They come on live and help you because they've gotten money before and they could help you, I think, more than I can because I've been doing this almost 50 years now. It's hard to relate to somebody who's just starting. So that's why I'm very excited about the fact that members help. If you want to be a member and you've had some success with getting free money services and everything dealing with this stuff, yeah, we'd love to have you join the squad of navigators. They're really grant navigators we have, and that's important. It's important to help people, and so that's what it's all about. Everybody here on the crew, you're our first person. You're our first in our mind, and helping you. Otherwise, we're nothing. And it's really, I mean, it's a crapshoot whether you really get the help or not. We can't guarantee any of that. We just guarantee that these are real programs. That give out money and help to millions of people every year, and the rich people use the hell out of it. And this is how I learned this by helping wealthy people get more money. I mean, I just felt, wow, I'm helping millionaires use government to become billionaires. What about the people who just can't make ends meet? Why aren't they first in line? I mean, that's what I believe, but I'm biased, so, everybody doesn't live like me, I'm sure. We all have different values and interests and what we think is important, and that's great. I mean, I feel I can't tell anyone else in the world how to live their life. I struggle living my own fucking life. What gives me the audacity to think that I could tell somebody else to do with their life when I can't even just struggle to figure out my own life? But we love doing that, don't we? We love telling people where to do, where to go, and all that. And when we're also screwed up and can't figure it out for ourselves. So I think it's all about being kind and loving and helping each other struggle through this nonsense that we all have to get through. The nonsense is called life. And it is. No, everybody thinks they have the magic, but I don't think they do. Maybe for a little piece or for them or whatever. But we're all different people, so it works differently for all of us. And what we have to do is help each other try to get through this, and that's the fun part. I see on the, are you getting jumpy video on Let's Go Help Too, the people? But I have a list of new projects I'm gonna put in the chat, okay? These are great new programs. I think there's about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 or 10. And they're all brand new. And the most important one, I think, it is about the new national grant program. You know, it's a new program. I mean, see, the other national grant program for rental grants. It's a rental grant program. The existing one is sort of phasing out. It's still around, and so you have to check your state. And if you want to know where that is, ncsha.org, and look for rental assistance. And then you find your local office for this National Rental Assistance Program and apply there and see what they have and if it's for you. And if that doesn't work, then you want to go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code, and you'll see 20, 30, 40, where I live, it's like 70 programs that are available to help people with rent. Okay, now this is a new national program for rent, okay? Because the one for COVID is dying down on the national. There's always local programs. They've always been there. They always will be there, okay? So you have local programs and you have national programs. Now this is a new national program that will pay up to 6 months of rent. 6 months of rent for you, okay? And you know what this is through? It's through the Department of Health and Human Services. Because if you get thrown out of your house, you're gonna be in serious sick trouble, and then we have to take care of you, your health problems. So this is to prevent you from having health problems. And so it's, if you're on Medicaid or even Medicare, I'm pretty sure it's Medicaid for sure. I'm not sure if it's for Medicare yet. But they now have, like, I think 12 states, and they're rolling it out. All the states will probably have this, but where will the rental grant pay back? Yes, that's what it's for. All the rental grants are really, most all of them, but particularly the national ones. Like the one that the website I give you, NCSHA, that one, that's definitely for back rent. This one is also back rent too, as far as I could tell. You know, when things work out, things get a little different sometimes, so you have to check yourself. You can't believe me, you can't believe anybody else on the internet that tells you what the program is or is not. Do not believe Google, do not believe me, do not believe anybody who's making money out of this stuff, okay? They want to excite you and get money from you. And I do a little bit of that myself. But you want to talk to the people giving out the money. That's the only place you get the right answer. You don't get it from the hucksters on internet, you know, or Google. So you go to your local Medicaid office, and if their Medicaid office doesn't know, then you go to your, I remember you from the 90s on TV. I know a Park family here. Are you Korean? On TV as a kid. Funny how it comes back around. Yeah, no, you just live long, man. I'm 80 years old. And that's what happened. Where are we now? In rent grants. I will be going live tonight. Oh, nice. Okay, see, there's Michelle. Now, she's also a member. She's a wonderful woman who likes to share and give and help people, and see, that's the key in magic. People don't realize this. It took me a long time to realize it. The most selfish thing you can do in your life is give, because that feels better than anything else, man. What are you going to be, like Scrooge McDuck and pile up money down in your basement or whatever? So that's what I see, and that's all I want to do now for the rest of my life. Michelle, I think, agrees. Coming from your heart is the most satisfying thing you could ever do in life. Yeah. And I'm trying to live that way, and you don't get encouragement to do that from the general public or the media or anything. You just, want to build up the fences and close your heart so nobody hurts you. And you're gonna get hurt, man. You're not gonna love if you don't get hurt. If you don't get hurt once in a while, man, you're not loving anybody, right? Because you're protecting yourself so much, you can't open it up to people and feel the real good stuff and help other people in life. And that's why, man, if I know this stuff to help people get the money they need to solve financial problems or improve their life, I have nothing better to do for the rest of my life except this. I will be here. I wonder what I'm going to look like in 10 years. It's certainly different than it was 20, 30 years ago when I was doing all that TV shit. See, that's why I learned TV, getting on talk shows and stuff. It wasn't what you had to say, it was how you said it. It's all entertainment. Man, they just want to entertain people. They don't care. That's why usually the camera goes to the idiot or the fool or the clown or whatever. Yeah, Trump learned that early. That's why he didn't have to spend any money on his first campaign. All the cameras follow him around and give him free advertising. I need cash credit to purchase equipment for my nonprofit, Matthew. Particularly, I need a kitchen equipment to feed the home. Okay, lots of possibilities there, Kwame. What you want to do is go to, let me give you a copy of the Meta Grant Report. Let's see, how do I get in there? Let's go Meta Grant Report. Yes, okay, we're gonna get you there. Okay. Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for doing all this and being so kind and loving to everybody and to me too. And I know you're doing it selfishly because it makes you feel so good, and because that's what motivates me. I'm just a very selfish son of a bitch. I want to feel that heart opening up, because it feels so good. And it makes your life a little smoother. Come on, yeah. And there's some great nonprofit organizations, Kwame, in Georgia that help people start organizations, profit, nonprofit, or whatever. Go to item 3 in the Meta Grant, I'm sorry, item 5 in the Meta Grant Report. And start making appointments with the free business mentors that are there, okay? Now let me read off some of these new programs that I just put up the link. Did I put up the link? I forget. Oh, God, see, I'm dangerous, man, I'm dangerous. I think I did. Okay, yeah, okay, here they are. Okay, so there's about 9 or 10 of them. Okay, so the one I'm talking about is your for rent grant. That's new from Medicaid. Medicaid will pay your rent, 6 months rent, and also other kind of things, utilities, and a bunch of other things are thrown in there. So what you have to do is you have to contact your Medicaid office, even if you don't have Medicaid, and if you're high income, then probably you won't be eligible. But it's for low to medium income people, to get rent payments, because so if they're thrown out of the house, then you have stress, you may have to live somewhere that you're not going to take care of yourself, and so you'll create a lot of hospital bills for us if you're thrown out of the house. So that's why they decided, and a lot of other countries do this, homeless people, so you're not homeless, they pay you rent, okay? And then that solves a lot of other health problems. Okay, so you go to your Medicaid office for your state. If you can't find that, call 211 or call your congressional, your congressmen and senators, and you can find them at Common Cause. commoncause.org, and then you put find my representative, and you call them, okay, and do that. Okay, here's a new workforce. They're paying you $27 an hour to learn a skill so you could get a job at $100,000 an hour. Okay, so now the government is going to pay you $27 an hour to do a skill, okay, to learn something. It's for, instead of going to college. Instead going to college, you're going to pay them $100,000 to go to college. Here they give you $27 an hour, and then get you a job for $100,000. Now, that's great. I'm going to get one of your sheets so I look like you during my... What, shirts, you mean? Is that what you mean? Michelle, tell me your size and I'll send you some, okay? Or look at Let's Go Clothes and tell me what you want, which one you want, okay? Let'sGoClothes.com. Okay, so that's okay. Here's another neat program I just found, and the links I just put up here they have. And if you're looking this on YouTube, it said my battery's going to go away, so I want to plug that in. On YouTube, I'm going to put it in after YouTube. I can't get it in there until it's over. And then, so come back and you'll see all the links that I talk about will be in the underneath the description in YouTube. So this is, they have 1.5 million grants to train women or low-income workers to be electricians for EV, electric vehicles. We need electricians to help build electric vehicles, and they're going to train you for free and pay you even, and you'll earn like $70,000 a year after the training. And they pay you for everything. I mean, it's just incredible what's out there for training money for you to do. And that's for women and low-income people, or low-income. Okay, here's a free computer and 1 week of free training to get a certified manufacturer's associate certificate to jumpstart your career at any age with no degree. Okay, that's what's going on now. We're having more factory jobs, but the factory is electronics. You're not, making cars. You're making technical electronics. So it's not heavy lifting. It's little computer chips like this big. That's what factories are doing, and they need people badly. So what they're doing is giving you a free computer, free training to get one of these jobs. Okay, here's another one: $2,500 to $20,000 for businesses that haven't received a government grant yet. How do you like that? Okay, you haven't received a government grant? This is the grant for you. It's for people who have businesses and haven't received a grant. Now, who the hell would have ever thought that there is something like that available, right? Here's a restaurant for people who can't eat or haven't been to a restaurant. And that's, I mean, you think you have to know all this stuff? Man, no, you just have to look and see what the hell's out there. You don't know what's out there, so that's why you don't know what to ask for. So what you have to do, and what we do, is show you the sources where you live that are going to be the most likely places that have money and help to do the things you want to do. And that's what we do. We don't catalog every grant. The major ones and stuff like that we all do, but they change every day. You can't. No, you need a budget like NASA if you want to do something like that. We're not that big. We're profitable, which shocks the hell out of me, because I never thought I'd be profitable selling this kind of stuff for $20. All the experts were telling me, oh, you got to charge $200, $500, $2,000. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that shows you things that you get for free because you should be getting them. And I don't want to charge you lots of money that you get for free. And that always bothered me. So I'm so happy that this is happening. And it's really happening because of people like Michelle and Tammy and other members that are helping and contributing to this process of educating America about what is available for them just because you live here. Just because you live here, you're eligible. Just because you don't even have to be a citizen for a lot of these. Some you do, some you don't. And that's why there's no, anybody tells you, Adams Morgan, I used to see you in Adams Morgan. I am still in Adams Morgan. I met my wife here. We're in the same apartment I met her in, 40 years ago. And we got another apartment for my clothes. When we moved back to this one-bedroom apartment, I had so much fucking clothes. So we couldn't fit in a downtown apartment. So we got another one just for my clothes. So we had to buy a closet. She lives with 6 outfits. I have no idea how this lady does it. It looks a hell of a lot better than me. Okay, so $20,000 for people who haven't gotten a government grant yet for your business. $5,000 grant for small businesses with less than 5 people to spend on rent and other business expenses. Now, this starts February 15th. The other one started March 29th. I mean, over. It's the one for $20,000, if you haven't had a grant before, that is the deadline, is the March 29th. The one for $5,000 for people 5 or less begins February 15th. It's 15th already, okay? So that's 2 days ago, 1 day ago. Okay, here's another one. A deadline for the free computer and training for certified manufacturing associate certificate to jumpstart a career at any age with no degree. Starts, deadline is February 21st, okay? So that's all you gotta, okay. Here's now, a college is that giving, this is in Colorado, make $70,000 or less and get a free 4-year college tuition and fees covered. So making $70,000 a year, go to college, get a 4-year degree, no charge for you. Thank you. See, now who would think of that? Yeah, see, that's right. You have to start learning how to find these things. You know, they're not going to come to you. And see, all the good, what comes to you and you'll know about are the things that charge you money, because they're getting money from you so they can advertise to find you, so they have to pay Google or anybody else they're paying to find you, and that's why they have to charge you. The stuff that is great in America is the stuff that is free, but they can't pay for advertising to find you. So you have to learn the skills of where these are. And I've been doing this 50 years, so I know there's only like a handful of agencies where you live that have most of these things, and we show you where they are, whatever. If you don't pay me, that's fine. You can find them yourself. Do you offer one-on-one? I'm doing it now. Yes, this is, if you're a member, Antoine, this is one-on-one right now. This is what you get. And you keep asking questions, and we ask your personal question, answer your personal question. You could ask us 100 questions a day if you like. There's no problem. We have on the, Michelle will be here tonight at 7 o'clock, like I'm live. She'll be here live and answer your questions. Then we also have a question corner, okay? And that's on the tab on the left, the question corner. And also, by the way, Antoine, make sure you apply to all our grants. We got 4 now. We had 5 this month where we gave out $75,000, right? I mean, $95,000 with the $20,000 Valentine's grant. You could apply to every one of our grants. You could only win each. You could win all 4 eventually. I applied, no luck. Well, no, we don't guarantee you're going to win. Neither does the government. Nobody can guarantee you're going to win. But we give out the money, and you can apply to each one of them. And more importantly, it is apply to the government ones. Okay, now what do you need money for, Anton? What are you looking for money for? And don't worry about, for business, okay. Don't worry about filling out applications. The hardest thing is to find the right application to fill out. Filling out the application is easy. Like you fill out our application, right? Wasn't that the easiest thing in the world? The other applications, 99% of the other applications are not much different. If you fill in the blanks, 2-3 pages, if that's lucky. Okay, here's what you do for business. Download the LESCO Meta Grant Report, okay? You download the LESCO Meta Grant Report. rather unique renewable energy business, biomass generation. Oh, lots of help for that, Michelle. But here, down, and you too, Michelle, you have an idea, invention. There are nonprofit organizations that help you get money and all the help you need to work on that idea or to start a business, invention, nonprofit, to work out of your home, invest in real estate, any of those things. Don't go to Google. You know, all you're going to find is people who are smooth talking and know how to press your buttons for you to give them money. So stay out of Google. Go here. First, see item number 5 in the Let's Go Meta Grant report, okay? And start making phone calls to make an appointment and to apply to as many programs as possible, or actually to apply and make appointments with as many free mentors as possible. That's what you want to deal with. You want to deal with the mentors that are that get paid, not by you. They're free to you. They're getting grant money to give you free help. Deceased grandparents that I inherited the property. Okay, let's work on that later. If these are, mentors for business mentors, nonprofit, or inventions, or working at home, all those kind of things. And they'll sit down with you and go over your idea and help you find the help you need to put that into action, okay? That's what they are, okay? That's what they paid for. And if one doesn't help you, you call another one. They're all different organizations. Everybody has different talents and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. So there's no reason. It's sort of like getting a job. You call one person and they don't want to hire you, you go to another, or getting a date. You call one person, they don't want to go out with you, you try another. The same thing with getting help or money. Try one person, they don't do it, you get another. They're not the only source. No one thing is not the only, like for grants, for paying your rent. There's a national program, and a lot of people knew about that because that's what it was so big. It was trillions almost. And if they don't have money, that doesn't mean there's no more money. No. Then you go to findhelp.org and you put in rent. And where I live, there's 70 other organizations that help you with rent. Yeah. When one says no, that doesn't mean no forever. That doesn't mean that's the only place. You have to learn that, because that's what life is about, is understanding that and realizing that it's a plethora of opportunities over there. You just don't know about them because we're all such a small speck in this world, man. The world is huge. Goodbye for now. Okay, thank you, Michelle. Have a great day. Have to go to work. Oh, have fun. Love you. I have a great day, Michelle. Yes, David, tell her to have it. Because she is spreading that help and comfort that we all need to get through this shitty fucking life that we all have to get through, okay? Or is there something else that would help with that? I don't know what to do, where to look. With what, Shannon? What was that? Shanana, be safe. I want to find forgiveness program for debt of a deceased grandparents that I inherited the problem. Well, it depends on what kind of debt it is. There's a lot of places you got to look. First of all, what you want to do, Shannon, is make an appointment with a free housing counselor. Okay, so you want to make an appointment with a free housing counselor, okay? You want to do that. And they're all free. And there's a dozen so contact 2 or 3 of them and see what they all say. So you get 3 the same answers, then, okay, then that probably is pretty good. There's not much left. You got to get something more creative. Okay, then what you do is, okay. 800-677-1116. Okay, then you want to go to find your local area office on aging, because this is your grandparents. So you call them up and say, hey, I have a legal problem with my grandparents' property. Now, see, they give free legal help for seniors, but you're dealing with a senior property, so you're not a senior. See how that goes, and see if you could get help there, okay? I have an idea. Okay, Shanna, is that it? So there are two places I would start, okay? To do that, and this, you want to look for options for this kind of stuff. Okay, let's see, and also, the HUD and the senior legal help. Okay, Linda, I've seen you around here. Would you have an idea where I could get help for some organization to help me dissolve my S corp without expense of a lawyer? I haven't been in business for 3 years since I now take care of old parents. Oh, good. Oh, what state are you in? I mean, you don't need a lawyer to do that. You want to get rid of it. Don't get a lawyer. So that means it's going to cost you money to get rid of it. You're just a New York State, okay? What I would do is, are you in New York? Oh, New York State. I don't know if where Office of Corporations, New York State. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's the, I would call here, okay? Just do not call a lawyer, okay? It's silly. Okay, this is the office of the state, that where, is that the right one? Existing corporations and businesses, okay? You want to call them. If they don't help you directly, then call your elected official and you say, hey, I want to cancel my office with the state government and I can't find the right office, okay? And they'll do that. And you call, if one elected official doesn't help you, you call another one, okay? How do you find your elected official? Let me get you that. Okay, commoncause.org, and you put in your zip code and you find all the contact information, and I would start at least all your congressmen and 2 senators. I mean, they have the most staff to do this kind of stuff, so they may be more. Yes, Linda. I mean, I'm sure you heard me say this. I have nothing better than to try to help as many people as I can learn what's available to them, and it doesn't cost anything. And this is what I plan to do when I die. I mean, just to me, retirement sounds stupid. I mean, to play golf, I'm a shitty golfer. I like it, but I'm a shitty golfer. Why would I want to retire and do something I'm lousy at? Here, look, I can help people. Man, what's better than that? Yeah, we all can do this and can help people and find out they get money to do it too. Hi, Matthew, I'm enjoying. Where can I find local grants for this state? Okay, download. Thank you, Linda. Please let us help you more. And my heart just bursts because you people are so nice, and that is the nicest feeling. And that's why, Michelle realizes, and all the other people that are helping, how much fun it is to help people, because it makes you feel so good, okay? And boy, that's a secret we don't get in school. We get, well, if you do this, you get more money from people. I found out, yes, they can't access the resource. Well, you're here, you did. What are you looking for, Lynette? If you're looking for, well, maybe you're saying you can't get into Facebook group. So this is, this is a better group right now, but Facebook group is available, and I answer questions personally over there too. And it's the same price. You don't have to charge anything. If you can't get into the Facebook group, then send an email to Magic Mary. Send email to Let's Go Help gmail.com, okay? And do that, Lynette. Here, make sure you download your state office. Okay, let me get that for you. Daily feed, 500. Okay, here's where you also download your state mini grant report. 500 mini grants for your state, okay? Okay. Oh, there's Tammy. Thank you, dear. I mean, to just see, I mean, having people like Tammy, close to you or whatever, it just makes everybody's life so much more easier to get through this stuff. And Tammy has a disability, so it's very difficult for her to get through life. And look what she wants to do. She wants to see how she could help her skills help get other people through life. Wow, that's a remarkable human, And we all have that potential, that Tammy has, and it's so easy to use. It's just not encouraged, and that's why I just want to have a place where that's encouraged by all of us. To help each other. Remember what the hell it is. We can't solve everybody's problems, but just helping people know that they're not alone, in doing this. They could solve their own problems, and we could help people guide to solve their problems. And that is so important, and I think it's the best we have to give each other, no matter who we are. By doing it for years from your heart. Yeah, but it's more now than ever because I was involved, younger in life and growing up in this society. It's hard to get all of capitalism out of your. Yeah, I love capitalism, man, because if we can't charge for this, that means it's not of value. It's just that people just try to have to charge more. Now to me, it's okay. I'm trying to charge just enough to have people and the organization to provide it. And anything that's over that, any profit goes back to members because they're the ones, it's their money that's making this going. I'm a disabled veteran who recently started online business. Our state grant's better than you. The best grant is the one you get. So whether it's state or federal, one you get. The SBA itself doesn't have much anymore for grants. But if you're a disability, you disabled, particularly a vet, you go everywhere. Look at item number 5 in the Let's Go Meta Grant report, and that's what you should do, and you make appointments with as many of the business mentors as you have breath to breathe. You call and make phone calls as much as you can to say, just, you don't have to know what the hell you're saying. You just say, I have a business, I need help. Do you have anything there, or suggest where else I can go for help? Please, I want to do this very badly. You know, can you play? That's it. You just pour your heart again, because it's easy to help you if you show your heart. Instead of, I mean, I thought you had to, oh, I know everything about getting money from the government, and I just want to check if you know something I don't know. Do you know anything I don't know? No, we all need help from people. Yes, veteran service officers. Have you contacted them? Tammy showed you them, yeah. I mean, they're wonderful people. They get more grants for people than anybody else, you know, at least government, what you're entitled to. And I think a veteran should be the first in line to get every goddamn program this country has to offer, not just the veterans program. No, we're giving out $20,000 a year to every family in America. Now, they should get theirs. They should be first in line for everything. They're putting their ass on the line, their life on the line for the rest of us. Who should be more first in line than those people that do that? Yeah, I came home from Vietnam, and I was, you know, there was not a popular war. And I thought I'd be John Wayne and come back and have all the chicks and all. No, it was, look, that's stupid. I had other things to do in life, so it didn't bother me. But it's so important that people know that there's opportunities. This country still has opportunities. They're not easy. That's the problem again with marketing and Google, and they tell you everything's easy. Oh, just do these 5 things and it's easy. Nah, fuck no. You do those 5 things, and if you do them all, they may turn into something that will really work for you. Yeah, well, you may have to go through that process. If you're going to learn to walk, you don't, oh, mom, okay, you don't have to carry me around anymore, mom. Just put me on the floor, I'm going to walk across the room. No, you're going to fall on your ass 100 times when you learn to walk. But that's how you learn to walk. You don't learn to walk. Oh, I think I'll walk. Oh, I think I'll start a business. This must be easy. No. And that's what I really want to do, is show you people not to spend money doing that, because you're probably going to fail a shitload of times first. And so if you, oh, hey, if I only had $10,000, it's all going to be successful. Probably won't. I've started 4 or 5 businesses already. The first 2 I started with money, and they all failed. Once I started them without money, then they're the ones that became successful. See my post above. I'm a veteran and was an emergency medical service rescue for 7. Wonderful, Ken. And what are you looking to do now? Have you contacted the County Veteran Service Officer that Tammy just put up there? Have you? Not yet. Okay, that's the first place you go. Okay, definitely. And then, what do you want to do now? Do you want to get an education? Do you want to start a business or whatever? You start there first. Okay. What else? What do you want to do? I mean, do you just need living expenses or what? See, what you have to do, you really start contacting half a dozen places. I have a patent for a parachute for NASA. Great, okay. Then get help with that patent. Where do you get help with that patent? SBI and SB. I'm not eligible. Yeah, you're eligible for an SBDC. SBR, well, maybe not yet. Maybe not you're far enough yet, or there's not a program for that. I don't have the right stuff. No, you don't have to have anything. Did you, well, here, go to item number 5. I don't know what you asked, Ken. But here, tell me you need help with your patent, okay? Let me show you something else. And see item number 5, okay, in the Meta Grant report? And start making an appointment with the business mentors, okay? Well, let's go. Okay, now when you call these people. Don't tell them what you're doing. Hey, I need help with a patent. Is there someone I could talk with? That's what you want to do. You want to make an appointment. I'm building small rockets to test it. Need to build bigger rockets and launch it. Okay? Well, that's what I mean. You want to start talking to people. I mean, if one SBDC, you're looking for money for a rocket, and they say we don't have any money, well, you have to use these a little smarter and say, I'm looking for help. And this is what you want to do for help. And have them point you, if they don't have it, where you may be able to get it. See, and that's the important thing. You have to find other things. Use these people to find other possible sources. It's sort of like a daisy chain. Or, let's see, what am I looking for? Okay, well, I would look for something bigger. There is, you know what, also, because you're going to sell this to the government. Okay, well, I know what I'm looking for is one about help for a invention. And what you want to do is start talking to people and ask them for not the money you need, but where to get the help you need, okay? And here is a report on help with your invention, and this is even to get free legal help and all kinds of things as an inventor, okay? Then, because oh no, not that, sorry. I got the wrong thing. Where is that? Help with your invention. Okay, there. Okay, click, 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 click. Okay, yeah, that's for the state report. I didn't get the right clicking. Click, click, and paste. Okay, this is for invention. And the other thing you want to do, you want to find the free help that's available for people who help you sell something to the government. So you want to sell this invention idea or whatever to the government. They will help you. And okay, more than SBIR, because you want sort of like getting a contract from NASA or whoever you think would need this parachute. SBIR is just certain places they're looking for this. Been to PETA, oh, you have, okay. Is that, yeah. Oh, good, Ken. That's the one I was going to give. That's good. Okay. Also, have you look in that veterans thing, I mean, the invention thing, and look for people who are, there's probably an inventors club in your area, no matter where you live. No one helps one-man companies. Well, they do, but you have to find the right place. I'm in West Virginia. Oh, good. Okay, so you're there. Well, you're doing pretty well then, Ken. That's good. So you need, another thing then is to consider, right, oh, that's good, Ken. Another thing is, something like, crowdfunding, because that is a way to, number one, it would force you, it will force you to focus on how this is marketable. Yeah. So if you're looking for people to invest in it, yeah, that's a way I like to do crowd, looking for someone to help me build. Well, okay? People like the SBDC do that, they'll help you do that. Now, the key with crowdfunding, let me give you my report on crowdfunding, is that the key is you can't build a crowdfunding website and put it up there and expect the people come in. You have to look how you're going to advertise this first to get people to see your website. If nobody sees your website, that's going to happen. The place itself, the crowdfunding platform, will not guarantee that anyone's going to see it. You have to do that. Okay, crowdfunding. Let me get my report on crowdfunding so I could get it to you. Video training, why crowdfunding is the biggest? Okay, here it is. It's a little dated, but it's still the same bit that goes on. Right, but for inventors, see, that's another thing. Also, I think what it would may be interesting to do, is this for NASA, you said? Now, instead of going to PTAC, I would go, NASA has, by themselves, they have their own small business procurement office. So I would call someone at the small business procurement office at NASA. PTAC is a middle person. And that's, they may not want you because you look like you're going to cause extra work or something. It's not cut and dry for them. So you got to get people to expand their mind. So you go to their people that they try to get your way. The people on top of them, to do that. And that's where you want to go. You want to go, are you an inventors? Do you know this place is Meetup? See, what you have to do now is start brainstorming as much as can, but I don't have an engineer on set. It doesn't matter if you're an engineer. No, you figure that out later. You want to get people interested in. SBI has had solicitations for the post for the past several years for just what I am developing, but I don't have an engineer on the staff. Well, okay, then if they're not going, well, you said you have a part-time engineer, right? I would fill out the form with the part-time engineer. You got an engineer on staff. Or call the people who have the application, okay? In other words, the people at NASA, get over there and find the small business people over there to talk to. It's the gatekeepers want things easy to be cookie cutter stuff, and you, you're not a cookie cutter. The big companies are the cookie cutters, So you have to go to the down, you have to go down the low level and find a sweet soul at NASA in the small business group that would help you. Okay? Another way to find that, you could call your elected official. Go to commoncause.org, put in your zip code, and ask for your, because this is a federal thing, help them find who to talk to, who you can talk to at NASA about this, and what are your options, okay? Me, shout out Karen. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, Listen, I gotta run, guys, because I got so many things to do, and you guys have been so nice applying our grants. Now we have to organize to get the money out. Where do I find help for medical bills and debt for my wife accumulated after COVID? Okay, one thing, where can I find help? 6-month rent. Yeah, that new one, I put the link is upstairs on top, Jonathan. It's gonna be in Medicaid, okay? It's part of Medicaid now. And it's about 12 states that have it. Look at the link up there. It's the story is all about it. And you call your Medicaid office. If they don't know what they're talking about, then you call your elected official and see if they could find the office or when it's going to be approved in your area. Because they're rolling it out now. It's in 12 states. Where do I find help with medical bills? Look at the Meta Grant, Let's Go Meta Grant report. I think it's number 15, I think. Let's see, 15, okay? So this is the Meta Grant Report 15. And right at the beginning, it tells you about who to contact for medical bills, but don't stop there. You know, you can't stop when there's one-on-one place. Go through that whole list, because that's a very important list, I feel, on item number 15. For anything to do with medical bills, dental bills, and getting services and all that thing. Okay, you see the line. Okay, Glenda, thank you. Help with paying bills for credit. Okay, bills for your living expenses, other living expenses like mortgage and stuff is item number 3, okay? I don't tell you that, let's go. Okay, well, I'll be back soon, guys. Thank you so much for showing such kindness to everybody and all the people that I work with here, and everyone, please have a good day. Will do. Thank you. Jonathan, thank you. Love you all. Thank you for everything you do for me. Okay, those on YouTube, I'm gonna put the links in the description below, okay, as soon as I log off. Okay, I gotta go do some real work.